Welcome you all friends to Calcutta Business School. I am Professor Akhilesh Kumar, Director of Calcutta Business School, which is situated at Vishnupur, Diamond Harbour Road, 24 Paganas. Let me tell you friends, I am going to share something very important through this particular medium where you will acknowledge what are the things going around in this world and why management education is so important. Even though it was in the last century, and even though now second decade is passing of 21st century, now what are the things, transformations have taken place in the world, particularly in the field of governance and the business world. Friends, the companies are facing the predictable crisis. I think you understand when I say predictable crisis, which creates a sort of complexity, and it is applicable to even the most successful companies in the world. When we talk about predictable crisis, which means the companies stalling out, going out of the market, losing the business, losing the profit, losing the turnover. It means what is that particular reason, cause, which their managers and executives are not able to recognize worth, so that they do analyze the things in time and take the right decision to overcome such problems. And that's how we talk about that even people know it. They predict it, they forecast it. But still, this crisis happens because there is only one important factor, and that is consumers, the market forces, are forcing these organizations to come up with something, change products and services to satisfy them or as per their needs. When we talk about the predictable crisis, now it creates a complexity, which I talked earlier about the complexity. And the complexity means what? As far as the business schools are concerned in this world, it's very important for the business schools to come up with something, new concepts, new deliverables in the classroom, new pattern of applications, and applications not simply which is normally being practiced or taught in the classrooms or in the computer labs with the help of cases or even in adopting the best pedagogy. But the most important thing is that now the business world requires that the products coming out of the base schools must be at least 80 to 90% ready-made managers to take over such assignments, so that they are not going for the training and not costing the exchequers or the companies further amount on training and development. Friends, Calcutta Business School has innovated some new programs along with the corporate partners. Now this may be something, a very new concept in India, where we invite normal graduates or graduates in, for example, any stream, commerce, economics, humanities, these type of graduates. We have come up with a very important program that we call it human resource and healthcare management, where human resource and healthcare, it is something very astonishing. When I was talking to some of the groups of the professors and students at some other locations, they were surprised that what is this relationship between human resource and healthcare management. Friends, when we talk about healthcare management, it is the patient management, clinic management, hospitality, which are the integral parts of human resource. Hence, we have designed a course on human resource and healthcare management together to really make the best possible performances of the hospitals and other hospitality industries, and to create further the entrepreneurs out of this particular stream. My second one, and that is one of the best, is for manufacturing and operations. We have come up with one very important program, that is PGDM in manufacturing and operations, which we call it Global Leadership in Manufacturing and Operations. That means this particular program is open to Bachelor of Technology or engineering graduates or postgraduates in engineering and science. So the brilliant students are coming here. They become part of this small group. We are going to have a very high intake. It may be around 25 to 30 students only we are enrolling for this team, which this particular group, they will further split into 5 or 6 according to the stream and the requirements of the corporate, because corporates are our business partners who will train these students for about 7 to 8 months on practical aspects in those companies, and further under our guidance, under our mentorship, the students will learn the theoretical part, which they will be practicing in mode of finally creating a very good dissertation or just like a thesis preparation. This particular program has 3 or 4 important foreign elements on which our students will be visiting number of foreign companies where they will work out along with those companies for 2 to 3 months on the different projects, and these companies, they will directly place these boys after the completion of this entire 2 years program. Now, the third very important thing which I would like to share is that in the field of finance, we are further coming up, particularly for the commerce and economics graduates and also the mathematical graduates. That's very important, who will be part of this very strategic plan on financial sector. Now the finance sector, it's not simply creating the number of products or packages for the market, but instead they have to sell it in the market along with the international markets. Now who are the international markets? The number of consulting firms, international bankers. They need these type of products coming out of institutions like Calcutta Business School is preparing, and they will join directly on the completion of these 7 to 8 months projects on hand, and having further the training, theoretical training and other things in Calcutta Business School. My dear friends, we have more or less, we are trying to strengthen, that is my last and very important proposition to the government of West Bengal and also to the government of India, that we are trying to strengthen the manufacturing sector in the country. The Prime Minister has given enough emphasis. So if the manufacturing sector becomes okay, and for that these engineering graduates whom we are preparing, they will be definitely better skilled, better qualified, better managed, and they will take up this assignment in the manufacturing and operations around India and around the world to prove better than 98% operational efficiency. Now friends, I'll just close that Calcutta Business School has created these differentiators which normally you won't find anywhere in the country, including IIMs. At the end, I have to share something very important. I would like to draw the attention of all the parents, guardians, or the students, those who are aspiring to join management education anywhere in India or in the world. Friends, if you have hunger to grow, Calcutta Business School will ignite you to grow on the global platform to become the global leader. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.